Hi everyone, Teacher Laura here. Here we are in week 3 and we are on page 71 of the textbook. Page 71. Today you are going to watch the video before our Zoom lesson and you'll be able to find the video by clicking the link to the YouTube video or by going to the textbook resources on your Blackboard page. So we're on page 71. Before we start the activities, I want to preview this part of the paper. So first of all, I see a title. And it says Earthquakes 101. So this is a title. What does 101 mean? Well, 101 means the beginning class, introduction. So 101 means introduction. So when you take a college class, the first class you take is called 101. So you might take Biology 101. This is Introduction to Biology. Psychology 101, Introduction to Psychology. English 101, Introduction to English. So whenever you see 101, this means an introduction. So this is very helpful if you are looking for information on a subject and you don't know very much. You can type in Earthquakes 101 and find information or videos this way. So this is my title. What else do I see here? Well, I see a graphic. And in this case, it is a photograph. So I see a photograph and I see it's a city. And to explain what's going on in this picture of this city with these people, I can look here. And what do we call the words that explain a picture? Caption. Caption. So here it says, an elderly woman in Kathmandu, Nepal is a country, is assisted across a road after an earthquake in 2015. So assisted in English means helped. So I know this is going to be about earthquakes. I have a picture to help me see the kind of damage that can be done from earthquakes. Now I'm going to move down to Before You Watch. And we're going to do Activity A and Activity B. So Activity A is definitions. So this is vocabulary. It says read the information. The words and phrases in bold appear in the video. Fill in the blanks to complete the definitions. So first I read the paragraph. I'm going to stop at each of these words and make sure I know what they mean. On May 22nd, 1960, the largest magnitude earthquake recorded in history, 9.5 on the Richter Scale, hit southern Chile. Okay, so my main sentence is, on May 22nd, 1960, the largest magnitude earthquake in recorded history hit southern Chile. Now the extra information is given here with dashes, 9.5 on the Richter scale. Okay, so what does that mean, the Richter scale? Well, I know that earthquakes are measured with numbers, and I happen to have this great little book in my house, and it shows you some examples of earthquakes and their power on the Richter scale. So here it says that a seismograph is a machine used to measure the force of the vibrations. And the vibrations are on a numbered scale. So it starts at 1 to 2, then 2.5 to 4, you might feel mild tremors. So some shaking. 5 to 6, you will feel wobbling dishes. Things might fall off your counters. By the time we get to 6.3, buildings are going to be damaged. 7.9, we're going to have really extensive damage to buildings, and 9.3 is very dangerous. This is massive. This might cause a tsunami if you're by the ocean. So that gives us an idea of the scale. So here we have a 9.5 that's right at the top of the scale. So the largest magnitude. What is magnitude? Do I know any words that are similar to magnitude? Well, I can think of a few. I can think of the verb to magnify, meaning to increase or make bigger. I might use a magnifying glass, which is a tool for looking at things to make them seem bigger. So this is a noun, a magnifying glass. The verb is to magnify, and you might use the adjective magnificent. That is a magnificent person. That is a magnificent project. That was a magnificent show. If something is excellent and very good. So magnitude I know has to do with size. So the largest size earthquake in recorded history was 9.5. Okay, this devastating quake left 2 million people homeless, injured at least 3,000, and killed approximately 1,655. So devastating, can you think of a synonym for devastating? What's a similar word? I would think of damaging or deadly or dangerous. Occurring, that means happening, at a relatively shallow depth of 30 kilometers. Now what is shallow? Okay, shallow is the opposite of deep. So if you're in a swimming pool, you need to know which is the deep end and which is the shallow end. Okay, deep end, there's going to be lots of water, and here you can dive. You can dive into the deep end, right? But a shallow end will just have a little bit of water. So this earthquake was shallow. It was on the surface, not deep underground. So shallow means not deep. Okay, the shock waves rattled. What does rattled mean? Rattled houses in cities. What do you think rattled might be? So rattle means to shake or make a noise. You can also have a toy. A baby might have a rattle, something that you shake and makes a noise. This is a noun, a toy. But here we have the verb. What did it do? The earthquake shock waves rattled the house in cities thousands of miles from the epicenter. So the epicenter is where the earthquake actually started. Okay, let's see if we can fill in the blanks. So pause the video, click pause, take a couple of minutes, see if you can fit these words in bold into these blanks. Okay, so let's check them together. Something that is not very deep can be described as shallow. When an earthquake is of a large something, it is very big. I think we need a synonym for size. When an earthquake is of a large size, it is very big. Magnitude, yes, magnitude. Okay? If something is, it is destructive. Its destruction is extreme. So another word for destruction, well, I had damaging and deadly. So I think those are all synonyms for devastating. Now, you can have something that is emotionally devastating. If you hear that somebody has died, this would be devastating news. So it could be emotional damage as well as physical damage. Okay, when something is, it is shaken considerably. Right, rattled. All right, awesome. So check back for the next video and we will talk about question B.